Alright, Internet, welcome back to Games in Life. I like having the webcam, and I think I might do this on a regular basis. It's been a week.
I've been sitting here for a week.
We actually just haven't moved in a whole week.
It's been crazy. It smells really bad in here.
Yeah, it does. We haven't eaten. We've been living off of a box of Mike and Ike's that I have. Ninja,
Evolved
absolutely.
to photosynthesize the light coming off the screen.
Yeah. Actually, you've probably heard of that game Evolve, where it's like the hunters. That was based on us.
Us.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes I say things, and by sometimes I mean
All
lot of the times.
All the time.
I say things that don't really make any sense.
Sci-fi.
Alright, so we're gonna just research a couple things to start off the bat.
Continuing the empire here.
We're continuing the empire of Small Moose Industries, played by Hello.
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 Taking the world by storm.
Mm-hmm. Our past successes include
Drop. Yo-yo Ma.
the Lieutenant Colonel Vector Scope from Prussia with Gloves, a prison adventure. The little trout that lit could not. And Drop. Yo-yo Ma. Now,
You will not find this anywhere else on the internet.
this is... I think that this alone could be what catapults my channel into legitimate success.
That'd be great.
Is this game series. Alright, we're going to develop a new game. We're going to call it... For those of you who weren't here last week, well, he thinks... Derek's in charge of the keyboard. I'm in charge of the mouse. We don't actually communicate that much while we play, but we kind of know what we're doing. He's beaten it before, so I trust him to come up with good names, I guess.
Okay. This one's gotta be...
First things first. Shall be...
That's right. It's
Okay,
one.
so it's first.
First with a U, as in fur, as in like animal fur.
Okay,
Fine.
I'm sorry, I'm very particular. First things first. Shall be last. Shall be. I think shall be
Medieval.
is a guy's name. Shall. It's a medieval
Strategy.
adventure. I think you're like in the woods looking for furs and things.
It's just one big fetch quest. Find 100,000 furs.
Yeah, so first things first, and then shall be is last, and shall be is like the final thing. He's
The
not
final
the
thing.
character.
Yeah. That sounds good.
So is that an adventure or an RPG? Also, my phone is down dead, so we don't have a timer, but we can just...
I'd say adventure.
Adventure,
Because you're not
okay.
really leveling up. You're just wandering.
It's 3:51, so at like 4:04, we're going to be done. We do not want to go for the TES, apparently. Oh, man, it has a lot of market share. Should we...
Just 64. Just do G6.
Alright, that's fine. And our next game will be for the TES. TES. I can't call these things the right name.
Set the TED. The telly.
Well, it will be a game for the telly. Wait, actually, this game is not for the telly.
It's not. It's for the compy. Did they ever call them compies?
I don't...
Somebody old. Tell me if you ever called it a compy.
I'm pretty sure Strong Bad called it a compy.
Wait, yeah, he did.
That's what he calls it. It's the compet, and you can't stop me. When we join forces with the scroller batones. Level design. I mean, you're in the woods. It needs to be interesting. Dialogue's very important. AI, there's like some squirrels.
Less intelligent squirrels.
Very not intelligent squirrels. So far, it's not very buggy, which is, I think, a good sign. It's not like an Assassin's Creed game or anything. Is that too soon? World design.
We're not making Nuke Nukem. I said that to avoid copyright on purpose.
Nuke Nukem.
Not really.
Sound.
That'd be a terrible game as well.
So
Probably
we should probably make it, and it would probably be successful for no. Ooh! 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 I
Right.
like how this is going. First things first shall be last.
Very pretty game.
Yeah, it's got 19 in design.
Popular with the ladies.
It's like one of those games like Gone Home or Shelter. Gone Home is not what I'm thinking of. Journey, it's like Journey or Shelter, where you're just like
wandering,
immersed in the world.
There was a game that was released where you're just like on an island. I don't remember what it was for. It might have been like a VR game, but you're just like on an island and you just like look for things and like clues.
Dear
and stuff.
Esther, is that what you're talking about?
That might be it.
I've not played that. Oh! First
right.
things first shall be last. Is an outstanding.
Not the strongest title, but promising.
I am very happy with that
surprised.
thing's success. Let's go ahead and generate a game report. See how that did.
It's selling like hotcakes.
Yeah, it is.
In Antarctica.
Because the cakes are actually hot. More special. Oh, here we go.
Perfect.
Now we've got age groups, which is good.
Perfect.
We should go ahead and research the target audience, probably, right?
Yeah. Do you have to make a game engine with the?
You don't have to make a game engine for target audience.
Okay.
I don't think.
That wouldn't make sense, anyways.
No, we should probably do a couple more games.
I'm pretty sure once we hit 500,000, we can upgrade to a new office. Or it might be 1 million.
I think it's 1 million.
Okay, so we have to do another.
Yeah.
Awesome thing.
Research. Target audience. Start research. Okay.
All right. I think we should set some goals for our company.
It's a surprise hit with players. It's good. Oh, snap.
Sales spikes.
Rank 20. Vina, whatever. I don't understand. I think that's supposed to be play on Sony, but it doesn't make any sense to me. Vina. Sony.
Sega?
Oh. Maybe it is Sega. It's probably Sega. Sony didn't get into the race until later.
Vega?
Vega. No, I think it's Sega.
No, I'm saying like the.
I don't know.
What do they call it? Vega? What did you say?
I said Vega. Vina. It's V-E-N-A is what it's called. It doesn't matter.
What if it's Vena?
We're going to develop a new game. Okay, what should we call it?
Sony's like...
Sony doesn't get in
it's
until...
like Bonnie or Boney, it's Boney or something like that.
We're going to call this...
YEM. It's for all y'all. No. I just saw it, you know.
Yeah, it's true. It does say, in fact, Y-E-M.
I don't know.
How about Top Gen Plat?
I feel like you should just grab a book and point to a word, and we'll call it.
All right. I'm going to grab a book.
As long as it's appropriate. Okay, the book is...
Aragon Collector's Edition. Just bought this. It's got really pretty pictures in it.
Just point.
Okay. Overly
Good.
interested.
I like where this is headed.
Responsible. We need a noun. We need a noun. Business.
So many letters, too many letters.
Okay.
Hold on.
Overly responsible, interested.
Business. We got this.
Okay. Sweet. I like how we play. Okay.
All right.
This is...
For everyone, probably.
For everyone. It's a...
Law.
Law. Definitely law.
Law strategy?
Overly interested...
Responsible
business. Definitely not action.
Simulation.
It's either simulation or strategy.
Probably simulation.
I think it's simulation.
A law simulation. This is going to be terrible. Okay, despite what we said about releasing something on the TES, I think this would be stronger on the PC.
I think it would absolutely be stronger on the PC. Is this a mature game?
No, it's for everyone.
Okay. This is
Really interesting, responsible business. Not something you want to pick up and play.
This is really like Nintendo used Rob to get NES into living rooms and then immediately just hit it hard with the business simulators.
Oh my
Because every kid wants to
Be a doctor or a lawyer.
be a doctor or a lawyer.
That's right. Ambition.
That's definitely Sega.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Master System.
Yeah.
All right. I think.
Let's talk about life.
Let's talk about life. This is games in life. Artificial intelligence.
Life happens in
like
games.
The enemy prosecutors. Okay, so.
It's like the contracts. Like how difficult are the lawsuits to read and decipher?
Speaking of that, have you ever played Papers, Please? Did you play that?
Mm-mm.
The game's ridiculously hard.
I
It
bet.
involves papers and please.
Manners.
It's actually what the game's about, papers and manners. Alright, so life. We talked about your life in the unreleased episode.
Released, unreleased.
The released non-game episode. It's just our faces.
Yeah.
So you guys can check that out. My life. I'm back at Chick-fil-A for the summer. Haven't called them yet. That's exciting, except not really. I have, however, really buckled down to doing this whole YouTube thing a lot more legit. It's going to take some time and some sacrifice kinds of things. But I came up with the new logo for Games in Life, which you've seen. I have not animated it yet, although at this point, this is like 3 weeks in, so I may have animated it now. But this is not looking good. It is well, it's not supposed to be inspiring. It's a business simulator.
It is. That's true. It is not bad, but not good. That's business. Waste of money, probably.
It is overly interested, irresponsible business.
Responsible.
No, I know, but because it's a waste of money, it's
Oh.
irresponsible business. Get it?
It was a joke.
It was a joke.
It was a joke.
But yeah,
Dude,
So-
we made a profit.
we've got these games on Tuesdays. We've got my vlogs on Fridays. There's a little thing that Derek and I are doing where we should talk about this because this is something
Yeah,
I
this is
mentioned.
new.
Um,
Well, as of now, it's new.
as of the recording of this video, it's new.
Time.
Time's weird, especially when you're recording things. But we're doing this thing where every weekday, or most weekdays, we use a random word generator to generate a prompt of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Typically one word, but we didn't necessarily limit it to that. And then we each have an hour, or approximately an
Roughly.
hour, to create something in Adobe Creative Cloud, not a sponsor. And then we just like send it to each other
But
and
you
say,
could sponsor.
and you could sponsor.
You
You
could
could
sponsor.
sponsor us.
You could step up to the plate and sponsor.
Yeah. So like that's a thing that we're doing, and it's basically just to like hone our skills kind of dealio, because obviously we want to get better at what we're doing. But I am considering turning it into a show where like every week I don't see, this is the problem because he lives an hour and 10 minutes away,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't entirely know how exactly we would go about.
Here's what I'm thinking. You
Doing-
just put them up side by side. Maybe it's a really short video, and people just vote. You put it on Facebook. You know, you put it on
So make it
Twitter.
an actual, like, the people decide.
Make
kind
it
of
make
thing.
it a real clash. You know, and the people vote, and then whoever receives the most votes after the end of the summer or however long this goes gets something, or the loser loses something.
The loser has to do something. We could
Yeah.
do that.
An idea.
So would it be like once a week, and you could vote? Would you vote as a whole for the week, or would you vote for the winner of like each
One.
one?
Each day is a separate vote.
Okay. So we'd have to figure out how exactly we do that. But like every Sunday, that would be, I would put up the previous week's 5 or previous week's 4, however many we ended up doing. I think that would work. So the thing I mentioned a couple vlogs ago about maybe doing something on Sunday, that's what it is. I'm also considering, he doesn't even know this. You know how I did like how-to videos that were kind of joking? I'm considering, I don't know whether I would actually do this, but considering turning how-to into a separate show from Life Unedited. I don't want to bog myself down too much, because like 4 videos a week is a lot of videos for someone who is working a job. Forrest Gumption. Perfect. It's a
Werewolf.
Forrest Gumption. Gumption.
Man,
That's a werewolf.
That's
Whatever.
what I think of.
It's a werewolf adventure. No, we got to do something on the.
Do a Master B. Do we have to? Can we skip it?
The Master V or the
Or
TES?
the TES, can we skip it?
Let's do the Master V. I don't think I've ever done the Master V
Do
before.
it.
Let's make it for everyone. Whatever. So anyway, so then it would be Creative Clash, which I've already created pretty much the title
Basically.
slate for it, which I'm pretty happy with.
It looks good.
It was a little clever idea I had. What if I made the logo explode into a different logo? Brilliant.
Say it. Say logoception.
Logoception. Yes.
Which I realize you've stopped saying everythingception, which I'm thankful for.
Yeah, that's true. I did used to. You can probably go back to old videos, like a year ago, because it's been a while since I stopped saying it.
Yeah. It was bad.
Yeah. Anyway, so Creative Clash on Sundays, Games and Life on Tuesdays, How To on Wednesdays or Thursdays, Games Unedited on Fridays. I am not committed to when Creative Clash. No, Creative Clash will start as soon as we have a week's worth.
Yeah.
Not entirely committed to when How To will start. I need to get some ideas going because I don't want to just waste a bunch of subpar ideas because overall I tend to just kind of improvise things, and well, to an extent that's my style and that's where my humor comes from. I need to have ideas, otherwise I just end up thought rambling in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, that's what you have to look forward to. 4 videos a week.
It's a lot.
You don't want to miss it, so make sure you click the little subscribe button, which is down here.
Where is it?
It's over
I don't think
here.
I've ever.
The subscribe button is down here. The likey buttons are over there. But yeah. So
The refresh button is.
it depends on what browser you're using.
I don't know.
So yeah, that's my plan. That is my plan for Small Bar 2012 as a whole. It's gonna be an exciting summer.
Yeah. You're gonna be busy. You're gonna be so busy.
I'm gonna get over 50 subscribers. That's my goal.
Which is totally likely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at 46.
That's a reasonable goal.
Which is crazy. I wanted to get over 25 by the end of 2014, and I got to 40. I was very happy.
Yeah, on the trend.
Wait, maybe
trend.
no, maybe I think breaking 25 was my goal for this year. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch old videos. I talked about it. We put no technology into that game.
That's
also,
okay.
I realize we're not really paying any attention to this game.
Nobody likes technology, anyways.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is not going to go very well.
Yeah,
we're going to end on a real sour note. Played it for days. Forrest Gumption. The Werewolf Adventure.
Very good.
Please give us a 9. Please give us a 9. Solid 8s all around.
Very solid.
Well,
I just want to see how it sells. Let's just see how it sells.
Let's just watch this sell.
We'll bask in the glory of our own creativity.
This is ridiculous. Really ridiculous.
Also, while we waited making that game, we have just recouped our losses at this point. We were at 560,000 or something, so we haven't even gotten there.
Yeah, we were.
Wow.
Well, that's fun.
We took too much time.
I should generate a game report.
Well, that's cool.
That's cool. Well, that's a good note to end this episode on.
A happy one.
Until next week, look forward to all of the exciting shows. Creative Clash this Sunday. It's dropping like Yo-Yo Ma.
Vote for me. That's all I gotta say.
Maybe,
So
whatever.
my stuff is obviously.
You should follow me on Twitter because maybe I'll tweet about when things are going to be happening. I don't tweet ever, but maybe I will start. Werewolf and Adventure is an okay combination. What? How did this game do well? All of these things are negative.
Cult classic.
Cult classic. Whatever. Till next week. Watch out for self-doubt. It only gets in your way. You could have the next Forrest Gumption on your hands, and you wouldn't even know it.
Just gotta make it first.
Deuces.